not all art is meant to be seen. High in the plateau of Tassili, Niger, where the red sands of the Sahara kiss the Algerian sky, are figures that do not simply depict, they haunt. Painted on rock faces smoothed by wind and time, thousands of human and animal forms emerge from stone, dancing, herding, fighting, kneeling. But these aren't recent works. Some date back nearly 12,000 years to a time when the Sahara was green and this plateau was a cradle of life. First brought to global attention in the 1930s and more thoroughly documented by French explorer Henri Lotte in the 1950s, these paintings caused a sensation. Lotte called them a prehistoric Sistine chapel, and his team copied thousands of them by hand. Yet their efforts, well-intentioned, also damaged some of the art, a reminder that even in trying to preserve the past, we can still disturb it. The figures are divided by style and era. The Roundhead period, dating from around 9000 to 6000 BCE, shows large, faceless humanoids with outstretched arms, as if suspended in trance. Later images depict cattle, then horses, and finally camels, marking the shift from lush grasslands to the arid desert we know today. But what the earlier figures meant, or what rituals they depicted, remains unknown. No written language, no accompanying tools, just paint and stone, left to outlast everything else. Pigments made from ochre, hematite, and charcoal were applied with brushes or fingers. The paint has clung to the sandstone walls for millennia, thanks to a dry climate and the rock's porous texture. These weren't decorations, they were decisions, stories painted to endure. Among them is one of the most puzzling images in prehistoric art, a large, helmeted figure often called the Great Martian God. Towering above others, with limbs arched and abstracted, it sparked speculation far outside archaeology. Some claimed alien contact. Others called it misinterpretation. But even scholars admit the Roundhead figures defy easy classification. The plateau itself is enormous, covering over 72,000 square kilometers, 27,800 square miles, and remains difficult to access. Many caves and canyons are still off limits due to preservation efforts and regional instability. What lies undiscovered, or forgotten again, is anyone's guess. Even dating these works isn't exact. No organic pigments mean no direct carbon dating. Archaeologists date them based on environmental context. The animals shown, the tools held, the climate they imply. In essence, the paintings are dated by memory of what once was. Why here? Why so many? Why so abstract, so silent? We don't know. Maybe the artists weren't painting what they saw, but what they dreamed. Maybe the figures weren't meant to resemble humans, but spirits, gods, ancestors. Or maybe they weren't meant to resemble anything at all. Maybe they were trying to hold on to something already slipping away. A green world drowning in sand. These walls do not explain, they endure. And as their pigments fade, their silence only deepens, leaving us not with answers, but with the echo of an intent we can feel, but no longer name.